Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video here today titled Single Mother is Angry That She Cannot Keep a Good Man. Now, this is something that a lot of modern women are running into as a problem, which is that they are simply unable to keep the men that they want. I wonder why this might be the case. Now, let's jump right into today's episode, guys. As always, don't forget to leave your own thoughts and comments, and let's take a listen.
Hi, I'm Maddie. Nice to meet you.
What will you rate them?
An 8.5. An 8.5.
What will you rate her, bro?
She's a 7.
Oh, man.
7?
Okay, bye-bye.
I mean, it's only one number less than what she rated him.
I love how, by the way, right, dudes can't even be honest without women losing their marbles, right? It's like this. I've seen women quite literally judge dudes as a 4, as a 5, as a thing, you know, things like this. But if a dude comes out and says that she's a 7 or she's a 6, then apparently the men get in trouble for this and the women get all pissed off about it. It's like, this is also why, you know, they surround themselves with people who think that they're 10s and think that they're the best thing ever. And they just sit in these circles and lie to each other on each other's photos and then wonder why men don't want them.
You shut that door, I'm moving out and you'll never see me again.
This door?
Yeah.
He took that challenge and ran with it.
Why are you a better fit for Frankie than Izzy?
Well, one, he's not a fan of his height, and I'm 4'10", so I think that height doesn't matter.
Wow. So the pitch is your 4 times. So keep going.
Okay, well, his smile, like he said, is so beautiful. His smile catches my attention always.
I think these dating shows are so cringe, man. Like, they're completely not based in reality whatsoever. I mean, here we have a woman who says that height doesn't matter to her. I see this all the time on like interviews and street questions and things like this. It's complete nonsense, guys. Complete nonsense. Height is obviously very important to women. I mean, when was the last time you went out here and you saw a woman who was dating a dude who was not at least to the same height as her? It is really, really, really quite rare to see that happen. But of course, they want to convince you that they don't care about superficial things. They are just looking for men who have good morals and all the rest of that nonsense.
And his emotional intelligence. I know I'm saying everything that he said, but he is obviously spot on with everything that's great about him. And I mean, who can resist that shirt? Look at the shirt.
You guys are going to take your blindfolds off in 3, 2, 1. Oh, shit. I think you are very beautiful. Okay. I like your eyes. And I respect
This is so cringe.
And I like that you're so open with it. I deeply respect you. Wow. Wow. I love your smile. Whoa. Izzy's like, get me up. You are my type. 100%. And guess what, Izzy?
The shirt is an automatic no.
I love how, by the way, so he obviously is more interested in the other woman, so now we have to insult him or say that we don't like something, which I don't know, maybe she didn't like the shirt. Who really gives a damn at the end of the day? But oftentimes women say this stuff when they've just been rejected or replaced by another woman. And I would argue a lot of the women on these shows are not actually interested in these men. They're just saying these things for the cameras. I think whenever you have a camera pointed at an individual, specifically modern day women as well, the odds of them telling the truth just go down significantly. Oh, height doesn't matter to me. You're a fantastic guy. I mean, how many times have men heard this, by the way? Yeah, I want a man exactly like you, but in the small print, it'll be like, but not you though. You know, some other guy like you, but not you.
Sometimes all that it takes is a smile.
If you hate men so much, then why do 300 of them and counting?
Just saying.
She has a fair
Ooh.
point. Seems like some of you women are obsessed with them.
Huh? This guy. He's gonna be cute.
That guy?
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk to him?
No.
Shut up. No, you're going to talk to him. Shut up.
No.
Hello. Hey, my friend thinks you're cute. Do you think is she your type?
No, she's not my type, really. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. Hey, that guy was mid. You're better. Do better. Yeah.
She will forever have nightmares about this.
I love how, again, they just always get the encouragement. Oh, don't worry, you can do better. The man's totally not out of your league. No man is out of your league, sweetheart. You will be fine no matter what. I love the lies that people just tell modern day women. I think both genders are lied to in different ways. I think women are lied to in the sense that they are really sold the idea that they are a lot more valuable to men than they actually are. The point in case here, guys, is when women actually try and push for relationships out of men, have you guys ever noticed that they genuinely struggle to get relationships? Like they actually, from the men that they want, this is a Herculean task for modern day women. They just cannot do it. And I just think it's funny how, according to their friends and according to the people around them, no man is off limits. She can always do better, apparently. A man's not giving her commitment, he can do better. A man's not paying enough of her bills, she can do better. Excuse me, I meant to say she a moment ago. But it's always like, the woman can do better. Don't worry, the man isn't crap anyway,
She will forever have nightmares about this.
I think one of the worst parts about being a man is paying for everything all the time. I think that's a pretty big one that I hate. Not only do we have to pay for everything all the time, but we're also not even allowed to complain about it. That's quite a move by the feminists. It's good work, They're going, hey, pay for all of our shit and shut the fuck up about it. That's pretty impressive. Women in my life talk about my money like it's nothing. It's like, we should go to Miami again. I'm like, no, we shouldn't. Like, come on, you had fun. We danced. I sucked your dick. I'm like, yeah, pretty good deal for you. About halfway through the trip, I was like, how about I suck my own dick? You pay for one thing. How about that? That'd be wild. You might think, hey, this guy's an asshole, but these jokes aren't for you, ladies. They're for your husbands and boyfriends. They've earned it. Right? They paid for it.
Just by the way, notice how he's talking. He was specifically referring to the feminists as well earlier. And again, these are the people who are supposed to be all about equality, right? They're about gender equality. It's about women and men being treated fair and equally. But of course, you have to pay for everything, right? Because that's only fair. It's only fair that the man pays for everything. Now, the moment a woman is expected to do anything, then it's misogyny, right, guys? Mahogany. So I just find it very kind of disgusting how you have womanists who are claiming it's all about equality, but apparently men still have to do the traditional roles, but they don't.
There's always some woman after the show. It's like, hey, I pay for all my stuff. I'm like, yeah, you're gross. I'm talking about you. Complaining about hot chicks, not you. It's always like some lesbians. We have to pay. Yeah, you have to pay. You'll be homeless if you don't pay.
The sad truth that all men suffer from. It's the price of being a man. See what I did there?
All right, go for it, Jake. Before I head back over there, can I buy you ladies another round of drinks? All right, now you're just going to order 2 Coronas for yourself and send them the bill.
Hand me 2 Coronas, and then you're going to go up to them with this bill.
Give them a thumbs up.
Yeah. So go give it to them right now. All right, I'm walking out. You told me to leave y'all with the bill. You told me to leave y'all with the bill.
They are flabbergasted.
Notice how willing they are, by the way, to accept gifts from men that they are clearly not interested in. And this is why dudes have stopped doing these sorts of things. It's like women will just accept this crap even if they have no interest in you whatsoever in any romantic sense. I've said this on the channel many times, but you know, girls will just take things from you guys. If you're offering things for free and expecting something in return, you're better off just expecting nothing in return, because oftentimes the women are not interested. They're not going to reciprocate whatever sort of effort that you're putting in. I think, again, society lies to dudes. You know, you get all these romance movies and all of this Disney nonsense and all of these things. And they're like, yeah, man, you just need to convince women to like you. But that's just a loser's game, guys. It really is. I'm not going to go out here buying women drinks in the hopes that they like me. It's stupid, because you know what they'll do, guys? They will accept the drinks from you, which, again, doesn't mean that they like you. And then they'll take those drinks and then they'll screw off. And at the end of the night, they will just end up with the dude that they found attractive anyway. Right? And oftentimes when women are going to these places, they already have that dude lined up ahead of time. They already have, you know, they're following him on Instagram. They've exchanged a couple of DMs before the night even began, and she is going to end up with him no matter how many drinks you think that you're going to buy her and convince her to like you with. It's stupid. It's a waste of time. And I think a lot of men have realized this, to be honest.
They definitely hated his guts for doing that.
$100 or 100 Bitcoin? Go.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'm gonna say the dollars only because
What about you, Mexico?
Same with dollars. I've never done Bitcoin. Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
I think I'll do the $100. Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
$100.
Okay. Fantastic. Okay. One Bitcoin right now, ladies, is worth $67,789.
Some people just need to be educated to avoid situations like this.
Hey, excuse me, what do you do for a living? What? You know what is, don't touch my car, maybe? Yeah. This is not your car, get out of here.
Yet she still acts like she's better than him. That is what being snobbish looks like.
What? Isn't it crazy? I don't know if this is like a fake video or whatever. Maybe it's like already, I don't know, maybe they're friends or something. But if they're not, that is completely ridiculous. Notice how she just waves him off. You know, and this is why, again, dudes, I mean, I was talking about the drinks a second ago, men not giving those out to women so much liberally these days. But also, this is why dudes don't really talk to women these days, that women are not getting approached and they're finding it harder to find these traditional guys who just make things happen. And women are ending up having to do more of the pursuing than ever before, is because the men that they want, right, they recognize that, like, what's the point of talking to these women anyway? The women who are interested in you will absolutely make the opportunities happen. Look at what this woman did when she was approached by this guy. Now, granted, she was being asked about what she does for a living or whatever, but she just waves him aside like he's some sort of peasant. You know, get out of here, peasant. I'm having my relaxing me time right now in front of a car that's not mine. What are you doing here? And she just waves him on, man. That's ridiculous.
Is you guys body counts?
9, 10, 10. 3.
Whoa.
Nonsense.
Dixon! You know it's not 3. She's not 3.
How much is it?
It's like 11, 12.
11, 12?
Yeah, she's lying. What was the question?
What's your body count?
It's 3.
Oh, it is? That's dope, that's dope.
2. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's 2?
2.
Okay, bet that. What's your body count? Thinking about if you want to lie or say the truth?
Yeah, 7.
What are the chances I can be the next one?
Oh. Pretty high.
She want me. She want me. She want me.
What's your body count?
5.
Stop the cap.
Man, they are all lying through their teeth. This is why dudes say to take whatever they say and just multiply it by 3. I mean, that's the common thing that dudes say. I think even a lot of these women, if you were to multiply it by 3, it would still be higher than that. And like, I wish that was a joke, guys, but I'm not even kidding about that. I think some of these women have been with an astronomical amount of men, particularly the ones that hit clubs and things like this and want you to believe that they've only been with 3 men. I mean, again, what they're doing here is they're trying to sell dudes purity. They think that dudes are stupid and we're not actually going to think through this. Like, so insane.
Stop the cap right now.
I don't know if I believe that. You looked away and you looked at her.
It's 5. I'll tell it to the camera. It's 5.
What are the chances I can make that 6?
It's higher than 5.
I mean, you're really cute.
8%. Oh, say less.
So let me get your number then.
This mother don't miss.
In the first case, they had to multiply by 4.
Attention, all men who are over 6 inches, please listen. I have an important message.
I see what he did there, and I respect it.
Yo, these girls are for everybody. And if you get offended by this post, that means that the shoe fits and you're one of them. It's crazy, especially here in Miami. Not even, just anywhere. This generation is disgusting. You start talking to a girl, and this is from like past experience. I just thought about it today. I'm like, yo, these girls are for everybody. Like, they're passed around like a basketball. You start talking to a pretty girl on social media, you know at least 4 guys that have slept with her. You find out like later on, and then you wonder why you're single, honey. You wonder why nobody takes you serious. You throw yourself at these guys. You have a type, right? Man, you're gonna sleep with all these kind of guys? You're just gonna throw yourself at them?
Let me just pause it here for a second. Okay, I think this guy makes a very good point. And I also think he's probably an example of the dude that a lot of modern women want. You know, it looks like he hits the gym, he's got a nice car, his hairline's good, he's got the beard, he's got the tattoos. You know, I would argue that this is a man that probably a lot of women want to be with, okay? These are the types of dudes who I would argue a lot of girls are trying to hit up on dating applications. You know, they're trying to slide into the DMs, make things happen, and complaining that they can't get a relationship out of them, right? And I've said this on the channel many times, but dudes aren't stupid. They see what the modern women are doing, and they will sit there and go, okay, you're for the streets, you do all of this sort of thing. Well, I'm going to have fun with you at maximum, and that's going to be it. There's going to be no commitment. There's going to be no relationship. There's going to be no marriage. There's going to be no children. And then the women lose their minds because in their mind, they think that they're a 10 and they think that they're so fantastic. Meanwhile, you have these dudes who are like, oh, hell no, man. I see what all of you girls do. I see you cheating on your boyfriends. I see you doing all of this nonsense. I don't want to commit to any of you. And I find it very hard to blame men for not wanting to commit to modern day women. I find it incredibly difficult to give dudes a reason to go out there and actually do that.
Nobody's gonna want to date you if you've been around the block.
It's all about self-worth and how much you value yourself.
The reason I thought it was okay for me to do porn was because I thought no one would ever find out about it.
Not like they made a song about you or anything.
That looks crazy, actually. Yeah, see, a lot of modern women are like, man, what are the dudes doing? Where are they at? Why are they not asking and pursuing us for relationships? Meanwhile, the men are just doing crap like this in their room. I mean, I don't even blame them, to be honest with you. I've said quite a few times that I think many modern women are quite honestly losing to pixels. They are losing to video games, which I find to be absolutely hilarious. And I still do think that is true. Let's continue. 39, I can't be excited to meet a woman, he says, I think.
They're going, she's like, I'm your soulmate. I'm like, you're what's left. You know what I mean? Where were you? What took you so long? I'm 39. Like, why are you late? Like, why is my soulmate used? I gotta use that soulmate? Just showing up limping with kids? What the f is this? I want a fresh soulmate. I gotta use that soulmate? Divorced with kids? That's like going to a restaurant and ordering a steak and the server bringing it over and it's half eaten, well done. You'd be like, yo, what's up with this steak? You'd be like, oh, my bad, man. Somebody else thought they wanted it. And then you showed up half dead and we're like, we'll just give them this. What's this steak called? They're like, that's our step steak. I was like, all right, delicious. Comes with a couple potatoes. They're autistic.
Could be worse. Could have been a burnt steak.
Babe,
Yes.
would you still love me if I was a tank?
Well, that depends on what tank you were. I mean, you could be a Leopard 2A7, a Tiger, a Bulldog, a Chieftain, a T-34,
Okay,
a KV-1.
the first one.
Okay. So let's say you were a Leopard 2A7. I would ask you to marry me.
Does that mean you want to marry me?
Are you a Leopard 2A7?
Ooh.
Not all tanks are built the same. Just saying.
It's not my fault I feel like this. The cold weather triggers my seasonal depression.
Then put on a f***ing coat.
Meet Dr. Victor Blaine, a controversial therapist known for being brutally honest with his clients.
If you have a headache, drink some water. If you're hangry, eat some f***ing food. Just because I believe in common sense doesn't make me mean.
And I don't mean to trauma dump on my friends, but I just get these intrusive thoughts.
Hey, here's an intrusive thought. You should just shut the f*** up. Okay, sometimes I'm mean.
Dr. Blaine describes himself as the Kanye West of therapy, whatever that means.
And I feel like my boyfriend cheated on me because I'm ugly.
Whoa, wait. You're not ugly. You're mid.
Excuse me?
Don't act like you didn't hear me with them big ass ears. Now, can you finish up your little yap sesh? I'm trying to go play Helldivers. I'm tired of my clients playing victim in all of their problems. Oh, you had a traumatic childhood, so you came to therapy? Well, Bruce Wayne had a traumatic childhood, so he became Batman. Maybe the problem is you.
Maybe they need to become Batman.
Oh, you slow.
I mean, I think this dude is probably right about a lot of things. I understand that this is a skit, guys, but how many times do you actually see women complain about these sorts of problems? Or people in general? I've seen dudes do this as well, and they never actually want to fix them. It's like, yeah, man, I've got this problem and this problem and this problem, and you're like, okay, what are you doing to fix them? And they're like, nothing. And you're just sitting there like, what the hell is this? I think women in particular are very guilty of this with just mundane things. For example, like having a headache or being hungry. And you suggest that they eat and they look at you like you're crazy. Oh, you have a headache? Have you drank any water in the last, I don't know, week? No, I only have Monster Energy drinks. You know, you've got those clowns. It's like what do you want me for then? You know? Oh, you want my help, but meanwhile you refuse to even help yourself. So stupid. Let's keep going.
What now?
I ain't got no change.
You said what?
I don't got no change.
Oh, you know change to me, change. I don't need no change.
What you want?
I'm trying to get to know you.
Nah, I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to go. All
right, that's cool then. Have a nice day then, man. I'm about to chase you down. She got places to be. All right, man. Look at her coming back. What's up?
Where you think you got to go?
You said what?
Where you going?
Why that even matter?
What you mean?
What you mean what I mean? Why that matter?
I'm trying to go with you.
I'm trying to go with you. You just told me that you was busy right on the sidewalk.
I mean, but like, I got time for you.
You got time for me now. Why now?
I'm trying to go where you going.
But why now, though?
What you mean?
They always come when they see that Lamborghini.
No, you're not.
I mean, guys, I think a lot of these videos are fake. The ones where they have the sports cars and then the women come back and try and talk to them. I think a lot of these YouTube videos are completely fake. But that doesn't mean that I think that they are inaccurate, right? I think, for example, if a dude goes out here, there's a very big difference to a woman between a man who has wealth and a man who doesn't. And oftentimes, if you don't look good or you have no money, they don't care. You know, they're not interested in getting to know your morals and things like this, which has been, again, advertised to dudes so many times throughout modern day media. They're not actually looking at these things. Again, the women don't care about your morals. They don't care about how good of a man you are realistically. Like, unless you have money or you're attractive, that, like, they don't care, guys. They really do not. That said, I do think that this video is fake. I think all of these, or at least most of these car videos are completely fake, but I don't think it's too far off of the truth in actual reality. I mean, how many of you guys have gone out there, maybe you were younger, you weren't so successful, but now you're older, you've got things going for you, you've got a place to live or something like this, and then all of a sudden you get those hey stranger messages or women trying to talk to you because they recognize that you have something that they want. It's not because they actually give a damn about you. Really quite sad. Let's keep going.
You're not talking about me, baby. I have 2 daughters in college with educations, and I'm educated. So you're not talking to me.
Nothing just because
and I don't care about what you're talking about. But at the end of the day, I feel like
that
if you're
don't
going to
mean nothing just because they in college.
Sir, I'm just looking at what you coming from.
It used to be back in the day when somebody had an education, when they had that mean they brought class. These things today will say they have degrees and all this stuff, and they talk just as hood or nasty or ratchet or rough or masculine than anybody else on the street.
Know that I will put you in your place. My daughters, I have a doctor. One is a doctor getting her master's. Another one in criminal justice, becoming a detective.
A doctor getting her master's.
I'm a black woman that you need to deal with.
Wait. She said she got a daughter that's a doctor getting her master's.
You can ask me all you want. Your daddy in the booty ass.
Hold on a minute. You heard this is a wife, y'all. I can't believe she said she got. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, she should definitely stay in her place.
What do you? Wait, what the hell is this? Is she a single mother or is she a wife? I'm kind of confused here. But I agree with this guy. These women have absolutely no class. I mean, this woman, I believe she threatened him just there as well. She will put him in his place. Notice how he just starts laughing, by the way, because he knows that this woman can't do a damn thing. But imagine being in a relationship with this woman. It's just not possible. I mean, she's going to yell at you every time she doesn't like something that you say, every time she doesn't like something that you do, which, by the way, is going to be all of the damn time. You're just going to be hit with all of these, you know, these insults and this yelling. And I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous, guys. But let's continue on to the next clip here. I believe we have a few left. Let's continue.
At this point, undoubtedly, you have heard of the man versus bear question, and who would a woman rather be left alone in the woods with? Well, now the tables are turning because men have their own version of the question. Who would you rather share your feelings with, a tree or a woman? And I'm just gonna say it, I think this is the perfect addition to the conversation. Some people are calling this the boy's revenge, but I don't even think this is asked in bad faith. If you have an issue with a man choosing the tree over the woman, you're the reason he chose tree. Oh, you think him picking the tree is dumb? Sounds like something that a woman who would take the skeletons in her man's closet and throw them right in his face the second she starts losing an argument would say.
Just by the way, this whole man and bear thing is stupid. I don't even think that women understand just how dangerous bears are, okay? A tree is not going to maul you. It's not going to mock you and things like this. Like, I think it's a false equivalency here because you have the women saying, this is the same thing, you know? It's not. It's really not. But they can't compete on a logical level. You know, they just throw out all these buzzwords and these phrases. And again, this is a false equivalency. A lot of guys will tell their feelings to a tree because 100% of the time their feelings won't be weaponized against them. You see what I'm saying? Like, I think it's a valid thing that dudes are suggesting here, to be honest with you. Let's continue. Also, I believe that this woman right here, I think this was the single mother from the video, apparently. But let's keep going here.
Get it. They always do it. We got to do it too. Got him a sugar mama. Make sure she take you on trips. Post half the table when you're at dinner. Don't post the whole table. When you're on vacation, just post yourself. Don't post who took you. You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing, so we got to do it too. Oh, yeah, I like that energy. Good for you, brother.
I know for a fact that he's making bank.
Hey, excuse me. Has anyone said you guys look beautiful today?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Oh, geesh, there's no coming back from this one.
I'm gonna prove you wrong that I can do this.
Okay.
I should be below 578 today.
Good news is you came a long way. Bad news is, shorty, you went the wrong way. Start eating salads, do better.
Just because it's called fast food, that doesn't mean it'll help you lose weight faster.
This woman slept with 919 men in one day. In 2004, Lisa Sparks, who's been married since 1995, set a record that has not been beat at the annual World Championships in Poland. She competed against two other women, one of whom was the former world record holder with 759 men in a day. Though not technically even a full day, it occurred in just 12 hours, meaning she was with each man for about 45 seconds.
Short-term, one-night stand, sequential.
Man, what the hell even is this? Like, why is this even legal, guys? I have no idea. Okay, but I don't know what the hell this woman in the background is smiling about. I don't think this is any sort of achievement. But I think a lot of modern day women, I think they actually treat this as some sort of achievement. Now, granted, a lot of them do lie about their body counts and the amount of men that they've been with and things like this. But there are also a lot of a lot of women who think that it's some sort of flex, that, for example, they have a lot of DMs from dudes or a lot of men giving them attention, or they've been with a lot of guys, when it really actually isn't. But guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.